and I'm bored. No, I'm not. I'm never bored. But I'm going to teach you how to make your own dryer sheets. Now, a few months back, if you remember correctly, from most states anyway, there was store shelves that were completely bare. Now, in the big cities and stuff like that, you never really see that. But things were missing like toilet paper, which I don't even know how to reproduce, um, soap powder, some soaps, flour, sugar, all kinds of things. And one of them was dryer sheets, which I always make my own dryer sheets. I haven't used dryer sheets in years. Um, and I really didn't know what to say. Fortunately for me, I have always had a stash of things tucked away in my house. And my husband used to think that I was a hoarder, but I was a neat hoarder nonetheless. Of course, you know, the phone rings now. I don't know who that is. And I had toilet paper and stuff because we have a shed and stuff. So I had my stuff in the freezer. And I make a lot of things. So I have a lot of things packed away. Well, anyway, Mrs. Phone will go away. I decided that I would come on and start showing you all how to make things and live with things so that if we run into that again, we would know how to make certain things. So for the next month, from now until the end of September, and then we'll go into Christmas stuff, I'm going to show you how to make some things. I'm going to have come on live every Wednesday and show you how to make certain things. So without further ado, I hear can claps. Anyway, I'm going to show you what to do. So my mother, well, okay, let me be clear on this. I'm 73 years old. So my mother she'd be 101. I don't know. Anyway, my mother used to save old rags. Well, so do I. And what I do is I cut them up into little pieces. So there's a lot of them. I'm just making sure they're all cut because I'm going to put them into the jar. These are already cut, but I think these other ones are not cut. So these are not cut. Yeah, these are the ones that I didn't cut yet that I'm going to cut. And how's everybody doing? I'm doing fine. It's hot as the hinges of you know where. So I'm going to cut these in half. And they don't have to be even or anything like that. They just have to be cut. And I'm going to cut them into, let me see. I'm going to cut them some more so that they can fit into the jar. And I'm going to show you the jar because I have some already in there. Now, some people use sponges. Some people use, I think those Brillo wipes from the dollar store, but I use old rags. Why throw them out when you can use them, right? Okay, so these were already cut. Were they cut? No, they weren't cut. Well, I'm not going to bore you by cutting them all. I'll cut them all after. So I have these. In this magical jar right here, I got this from the dollar store. And there's already some rags in there. I'll put these in. And I'll put the rest in later. All right. This is not going to take long. You are going to add a cup and a half of water. And you can reuse these jars I mean, you can reuse the rags because you can put them right back in here. Okay. I'm going to use a cup of vinegar. Now, your clothes won't smell like vinegar because it dissipates once you put it in the dryer. However, if you don't like vinegar, if you are adverse to vinegar, then you can use glycerin, vegetable glycerin, or you can use aloe vera, not gel, but the aloe vera that you get when you in the jar that you make your juice with and stuff like that. Okay? But I prefer vinegar. I like vinegar. Okay, now that's it. Now, you are going to put the top on right and shake it. Shake it like a salt shaker to make sure it's all wet. Make sure that the water doesn't come out on you either. So make sure that the top is on good. Okay, so let's see if this is all wet. Well, pretty much. So, yeah. Now, I prefer either lemon oil or orange oil. Reason being because I use vinegar to clean with lemon oil, and I'm going to do a thing on that. I use vinegar and lemon rinds and stuff to clean with, and I'll make a video on that. Okay. So here's the orange oil, and this is by Calvin Schwan. I get a lot of these things to this review. So now I'm going to use 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Fill it up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20. That's 40. I'm going to use 60 drops of this. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Got to fish a couple more. 19, 20. So there's 60 drops of that in there. Smell it? It smells like orange. Hey, put this back on. So you put the top back on. I'm having trouble with the top. I always have trouble with something, you know that. For those of you that know me, you know that my day does not go smoothly unless something happens. Okay, I'm going to shake it. Now there's a lot of water in there and a lot of vinegar. Oh yeah, and by the way, the oil won't hurt your clothes either because the vinegar absorbs the greasy part. Now, then you're going to cut the rest of these. Now this is a big piece, and these are all washed and everything. So, you know what I mean. If you get these, all right, and like I said, they're just old rags. So when you got a blouse that's ripped or a blouse that doesn't fit anymore, or the kids grow out of the clothes, and you know your kids, I guess your kids still have play clothes. I don't know, but I know we do. And stuff like that. And so, you know, there's a lot of wear and tear on the play clothes. You might be able to recycle the other clothes with Goodwill or whatever, but I don't know about the play clothes. So you wash them, all right, and you cut them up. You use them for dryer sheets, and you've got a dryer. And so you save. It takes you like 5 minutes to make it. And vinegar, now, many of you probably don't have essential oils in the house. But I might actually have a class on essential oils where you'll know what to have and why you have them, because some essential oils are the same as disinfectant. For instance, tea tree, which is a good essential oil. Okay, but we'll do that some other time. That's for another day. So then you cut these up. I'm just going to cut these just to show you how to put them back in there. And you don't have any rhyme or reason for cutting. You just cut. But you cut with the side the scissors are supposed to cut. Okay, then you put these in. And what makes it nice is the fact that you can use these again, because you put them in the dryer so they're clean. You put them back in there in the solution. Okay, and then you put them in the dryer again. So you're using the same thing. You're recycling. And you can do this while you're watching television. I mean, you can make 2 or 3 of them if you want. But there's no sense in always running out to the store. Okay? I mean, it's not like I'm poor or anything like that. Or it's not like I'm cheap or anything like that. I like doing it because, number one, I like the way my clothes smell. I like the way they feel. And if you're buying something like, I don't know, I don't even know who makes dry sheets anymore, but I know that the dry sheets have different poisons in them that can actually really ruin your day. So, if you don't believe me, look it up. That's what I say. Don't listen to me, look it up. So you don't want that to happen. You want to be able to have your clothes smelling good and looking good. You want to be able to have your family, or just you. It might be just you. You might want to be able to have your family happy and healthy. So these should be locked up. So like I said, look up dry sheets and see what's in it. And you'll cringe, because probably you won't be able to pronounce half the things either that I couldn't pronounce. But the thing is, we've got to get back to taking care of ourselves. It's important that we do. It's important that we take care of ourselves and that we take care of our families. So, although I know a lot of you may work from home, stuff like that right now. And the CDC, while they're pretty much on point, they're also not completely on point either. Hey, Geezer, how are you? Making dryer sheets. If you want me to go over it with you, I'll go over it with you. What you doing? Okay, so you've got to understand that. You got 2 hands. Use them for the benefit of you. Because like I said, dryer sheets, even some of the soap powders. Now, I will make my own. I do make my own soap powder. I do use Arm & Hammer. I'm an Arm & Hammer girl all the way. But and pretty much there's not any poison in there that I know of. I've looked it up. But I do make my own soap powder, and I will be doing that on here. First of all, I had to find a food processor, because my food processor, I use it for my food, and I don't mix business with pleasure, in other words. So I didn't mix, the soap powder with my food. So I finally found an old one. So now I'm going to, use that. Okay, so that's that. And I got one more. Let's fold this in half. I have to do this. Yeah. Okay, one more. And we are almost done. Okay, so that's it. And I'm going to put a little bit more oil in it, just a little. Then we'll put 10 more drops in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just because I like it. Then I'm going to put this back on. Move this over here. Let's do some more shaking. See how it looks. That oil smells good. And it, like I said, the vinegar in itself, talk much. The vinegar in and of itself will dissipate once you put it in the dryer. So if you like this, like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section. If there's something that you want to learn how to do, just hit me up. You can go to my Facebook. You can go to my email. And we will make it. Or I'll try to make it. And we'll see what happens. So I love you. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye. Stay safe. See you in the next video. Try it.